Hello everybody, we got Moasure here and I want to do a demo on this device right here in the pros and cons with this. When you buy it, you get this little box right here. This is called Moasure. You get the stand that says retractable, and this just, squeezes right in here with these foam pads. You put it in place, you pull this stand out, and now you have the best measuring device like absolutely in the world for measuring some unique shapes. The pros and cons with this, I want to talk a little bit about that as we do it, but how this works, we're going to demo it first. So first thing you want to do is put it in where you want to start, and we're going to measure a very weird, unique shape here to get the square footage of that. The square footage of that is going to let us calculate how much material we need to put concrete in this area, to put turf in this area, to put, landscaping, whatever the thing may be. So I'm going to choose, the first thing I'm going to choose is to record my screen so you guys can see what I see. 3, 2, 1, we'll have that now. We are recording, and the first thing I'm going to do is hit trace, and now watch this line as I continue to flare in and out, and I match this elevation right here. I put it down, I let it sit there for just a second, and as you can see, it pops up on the screen the exact shape we have. What's also getting is the elevation from there to over here. Now I continue to go, and I flare in and out, and I come up on top of this xylene container to give us a higher elevation, which we will see here towards the end, and then we'll continue to go all the way over here. We're gonna pop up over here back on this side of the patio, just like that. We have a very unique shape going right now. So now I'm going to choose the straight line, and we're going to go back to our original point. And as you can see, the green bar is going across the screen. Once we get to the yellow, that's where we want to set it down. If you wait too long when you get to the red, that's when you're going to get your percentage of air increasing just a little bit. And we'll set it down here right when our original point is. I'm going to hit the stop button, and then now you see on the screen 299 square feet. This would be a very difficult job to measure up with a tape measure, but measuring it up with Moasure is super awesome. I'm going to show you guys what's really cool is I switched to 3D mode on this. Now you could tell, see those elevations? You can see where the patio's high on this far outside, but then you can see our low spots over here, and you can see where we're on the container. When we're on those containers, so you can see the elevation changes, and this can actually calculate your volume. So our volume is 449 cubic feet to fill all this area. So if you want to know how much gravel this area needed, you could do it with this method, which would be, really, really cool to give you an accurate number. It's also got the 3D method where you can see the points, and you can see actually how far your elevation is from certain areas. And then it's got 2D. And then it's got 2D, which lets us also see like kind of our elevation as well. I want to give you guys an example of how having this product, Moasure, landed me about a $14,000 job that I wouldn't have been able to get. Every customer was calculating a specific random pattern for this patio with a tape measure. And when you're calculating that as a contractor, you're going to overestimate your square footage. With this, it'll let you get an actual square footage. With an actual square footage, you will buy just enough material that you need. With an actual square footage, you will give the customer a quote that is less than your competitors. So for example, my quote was 130 square feet less than any other competitor because this was an actual square footage. Now, measuring up a 10 by 10 or a 16 by 20, you don't need Moasure. It's not needed for something like that. It can do it, but what this is really good is measuring those weird, unique shapes. So that's where I use this. I always have it in my truck, and if I get to a job and it's a weird thing, I break out Moasure, and they're like, whoa, what's that? And it's like, that's only the coolest measuring device, like absolutely in the world. If you want one of these, you're looking at about dropping close to $500 on one of these guys. The link is in my bio if you're interested, but if you want to see me measure up anything else, just drop it in the comments below. I'm always measuring these things and doing demos because I love it. Appreciate you guys.